What up, guys? So, most of today, what I've been thinking about is what do I need to do to get ahead in this game? Is there a piece of the game that I've been neglecting, that I've been ignoring, that I've overlooked, or that maybe, yeah, pretty much is there something I can do in game to get me further ahead going into the future? And one thing I did come up with that I've really neglected, and I probably haven't done any research here in forever, is the economics tab. So I thought I spent a while going over each one of these, and I thought I'd go ahead and do a definitive guide to the economics research tab. So in economics 101, guys, this is beginner class right here. Yeah, so pretty much all these early ones, the construction time and all the resource productions, these four, they're okay, like real early game, but by the time you hit Citadel 20, they're already outdated, right? Because you're on the T2 resources, you're going to have plenty of T1. So really, I would only max these so you can max the research to come past it. Gathering speed's pretty cool, but again, this is one, well, I guess not again, but for this gathering speed, if you max it, unless you plan on sending out tons of marches every day, you know, it's probably not even going to pay for itself. But if you send out marches a lot, then great. Troop load is nice because that's going to help for attacking and for gathering, both on tiles and resource tile. Oh yeah, all tiles and layers. So, you know, those are two that maybe you want to max all the others to get to those two, but the big ones, guys, the first ones that, in my opinion, are really good. I like the loot tile gather speed because I spend a lot of time on monster layers. You got to get the hunter gear, you got to get the dread mist gear. So there's lots of reasons to gather in tiles. There's also the behemoth layers occasionally. So different layers. You know, and this is going to be good for that. I'm going to go ahead and max this pretty soon. Yeah, probably real soon, actually. It doesn't even require metals. One thing I'll say, guys, I can't believe I haven't mentioned this yet, but there is a really good piece of hero gear, and you're going to want this for the economics tab. It is right here, the Trickster's Cowl. And look at this, 50% off T1, T2, T3 economic research costs. So that's real significant. You get the legendary, or once you have the legendary, it's real significant. Even the lower tiers, like even if you only get like the blue or green Trickster's Cowl, even that's decent. So yeah, so definitely you're going to want to equip that. And you know, if you're still doing the basic research, the Chief Inquisitor's gear is good too. Yeah, so go ahead and get that out of the way, guys. Definitely equip that stuff because it's going to save you a lot of resources in the long run. And this is economics tab, so this is all about resources. Yeah, so loot tile gather speed, I'm going to max that one. I need to do that. I'm guessing it maxes at 20. Hopefully it goes past that. I'll find that out pretty soon. Construction speed. I've said in a previous video that this is, like, in my opinion, the greatest piece of research that you can do. Well, I've changed my tune on that a little bit because when I said that, there wasn't really anybody above Citadel 35. So now I know this only applies to basic research speed. So this is going to be real good early game. You know, if you're Citadel 20, I'd go ahead and max this for your Citadel. But once you hit, you know, in the 30s, this is kind of outdated because it doesn't apply to Royal. All these productions, the quarry, the granite, the farm, and the wheat, I don't really think they're very good. I tried going hard on, I mean they're okay, but I haven't even bothered to max them. I probably won't max them. I'll just do whatever the bare minimum is for the better research to come. I might actually research these. Let's see. Oh, it doesn't require hardly anything. So I probably will research these when I level up my Ravis, because you get hero XP. So I'll probably go hard in this section, not necessarily because I want quarry production or farm production, because at the point I'm at now, the caps for my quarry, my farms, and everything, it's so small. It doesn't even matter if I have the greatest production on the planet, because my capacity is too small to do the research. So yeah, but I'll max these for the hero XP. The first one here that really is interesting. Well, let's look at this treasury rate, because you know, it's kind of small amounts. If this was a couple 100%, we'd be talking. For you guys that don't know, the treasury interest rate, that is this building that you unlock higher levels as you buy packs. It caps out at 5 though. If they bring this up to like level 10, and then you know, that's when the treasury rate gets more interesting. But for me, you know, what's 20 gold when you got a couple billion? So yeah, not too excited about that. But you know, if it's early game and you like happen to be brand new realm where gold's still kind of valuable, you know, maybe you put some into that. The first one though that's really interesting in my opinion is this research cost efficiency. And yeah, so if we look at this here, information, research cost efficiency bonus. So you know, at this level, 6.5%. That's gonna save quite a bit of resources in the long run. So especially when you're talking about the combat research section, you're going for T6, T7. So I think I should max this before going for T6. So I'll get it. I'm gonna go hard here. Next good event to level my Ravis. I'm gonna max all these before I start leveling up my Citadel and do any more other research. So I'm gonna try to max this thing out. The advanced gathering. So this is for gathering tier 2 resources, and I pretty much did the bare minimums I think to get this. Maybe I didn't have to do quite this much, but you know, I was real excited about this. I was thinking, oh yeah, I can finally start getting these materials to level up my buildings. You know, right when you hit Citadel 20, you're like, oh, I need to hit 25, research that advanced gathering so I can get the resources. But you quickly learn it's slow gathering, and unless you're going to be sending out your troops all day, every day, you're not going to make much headway into the buildings. You're going to need to get gold and stuff other ways, you know, resources other ways. You get way more from the events than you could gather in a week. But you know, right when you hit 20, if you know, if you think you're going to go hard into gathering resources, you know, if you think you're going to be sending out a bunch of marches every day, then this actually is worth it. But if you're like me and you only, you know, you don't want to log on 100 times to send out all your marches, you know, it's probably not worth it. But if you go hard, it is worth it. Next interesting one, the VIP duration. You know, this one's real good, actually. I'm going to max this one because until you hit VIP 55 and you get that infinite VIP, you're going to want this because you probably, you know, I say that I have quite a bit of VIP days, but I don't know where they all came from, to be honest. So you guys might be running out of VIP, in which case this would be a good one to max because VIP, well, if your VIP is under 10, then don't bother, but if you have a VIP like anywhere in the 20s and above, this is a good one to max. Corn, silver piece, and I think I mentioned, actually I didn't mention these, but I'm not going to bother maxing those. I'm just going to do the bare minimums to move on. Trade march speed. You know, that's actually kind of cool because you have these research, you have these resource trading events. It'd be nice to not have to speed up the marches, you know, get a little extra boost there. You know, that is kind of nice. And yeah, I'll probably put some into that. I don't trade all that much, but I do send out marches to my farm, and it would be nice if those marches were quicker. So I'll probably do that one some. Upkeep. I only open up enough corn and enough wheat and everything that you know, I spend that all right in that instance. So I'm not going to bother with this upkeep efficiency. You know, if you're still trying to keep up with the upkeep using your productions, eventually you're going to give that up because it's impossible to keep up with millions of troops on your upkeep anyway. So what's the difference if it drains it 5 times quicker? Just you know, just only open up enough of that resource to do the, you know, the food, the corn, the wheat, the rice. Only open enough to do the research or the building upgrade or whatever, or the train. So that's my opinion on that. War spoils, I will be maxing this one. This is going to be real nice. Tons of different applications for this. For hitting your farm accounts, get resources quicker. For, I mean, you name it. All the Magitech invasion events, that kind of thing. That'll be nice. Copper, Spirit, Extractor, Marble. I've given up. I've given up, guys, on producing resources on my account. Like on my what is it even called? My production facilities. My on these guys, I've really given up. Like on the quarries and all the extractors, I've given up trying to get resources this way. It's so much easier to get gold, and I mean, look at this, guys. This is why. So actually, let me pull up the big one. So at 45, if we look here, let's look at what you get, and you know, you can decide for yourself if you think it's worth it or not. But so at this is the capacity, and this is the production per hour. And if you look at this, at 45, you only get 60,000 capacity marble. Like, what? 60,000? Even if you have all marbles at 45, your capacity is not going to be enough to do most of the upgrades. So yeah, I'm not even going to bother. I even have the Oracle boost, guys, and even with the Oracle boost, I wasn't making a dent in the resources that I needed. So yeah, guys, I would just neglect those. You know, I don't feel bad that I neglected those, but I will have to level them up at some point to do the further research. So I probably will level them up just to the bare minimums to do the next research. Loyalty bonus. This is one I'm going to max because so many uses for loyalty, and get a little bit extra loyalty. Heck yeah! So I'll max that. Advanced Gathering 2, same thing as Advanced Gathering 1. I got excited. I'm like, oh, now I can go gather marble, corn, copper, and silver pieces and spirit with my troops. I got excited about it. I unlocked all the Oracle boosts for it, you know, thinking, okay, I'm going to go hard on this. And same kind of conclusion as Advanced Gathering 1. Unless you're going to be doing it all day, every day, it's really not going to make any noticeable difference for you. So, you know, but I guess you'll need to do that to move on. So, so it's good I went ahead and got it out of the way, I guess. Obsidian, rice, iron, banknote, mine, bank, all these productions. I'm not convinced that there's much value there. You know, if you're leveling up your farm account or something, and you somehow have a, you know, above level 40 farm account, and you want to produce obsidian with it, maybe you can make a case for that. You know, it's probably not going to be worth it, to be honest. But again, I'll do the bare minimums because I want this research speed. Yeah, I definitely want this research speed. So I'll be, whatever I need to do to get this research speed leveled up a ton, I'll do on those. But that's it. The next big one is this Loot Tile Gather Luck. I'm excited about this one. I'm definitely going to max this one, or max it for my Citadel level, because I like to farm layers, and I like to farm behemoth, yeah, all kind of layers I like to farm. And if you can get better luck farming the layers, heck yeah, because I need my Dreadnought Sphere. So that Loot Tile Gather Luck will be nice. Advanced Gathering 350. Advanced Gathering 3, whoop-de-doo. I've learned my lesson with 1 and 2 that I'm not going to get too excited about it. Though I do need mana bad, but what are you going to get farming a whole tile? You're going to spend all day to get a couple 100,000 mana, and you know, you need billions of mana. So, you know, when you need thousands of thousands of thousands, it just isn't as appealing anymore. Oak production, titanium crowns, same kind of thing. Now we're just the next tier. I given up on the productions, but I want this loot tile gather speed too, and I want the guild help increase. The vesting speed, you know, I kind of mentioned the treasury is kind of outdated, but if they ever increase the levels of that past 5, that gets more interesting. Yeah, not excited about the production. Construction speed though, yes, I want this because oh, you need University 50 for this one. So yeah, it'll be ways for this one for me. What is this, March slot? Oh, you have to research March slot first. What do you need for this one? 54. So yes, I won't be doing these for a while. Yeah, it'll be a little while. But I will go ahead and max out research speed, loyalty, war spoils, trade speed, VIP duration, and research cost efficiency. So that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm excited about right now. I'm going to do that before I make this big push for T6 that I've been slowly preparing for. I've been working for it. I'm just waiting for the most opportune time. Sort of where I'm standing on that is if I push hard for T6 today, I'm still, even with T6, I'm not going to be going at the crystal very hard. Like I'm far enough behind, I'm not going to be leading rallies and everything. The T6 would be nice for some of the events, but if I can wait maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks before I push for T6, then I'll get, you know, maybe I can get a much better event or something that I get more value out of the push for T6. So that's my thinking behind it. You know, I could just go ahead and max out all my buildings, use all my scrolls and gold, but I'm going to try to be smart about it, play the long-term game, and you know, if it saves me money in the long run, heck yeah. So that's what I'm about here. Ooh, ventures contract. Yeah, so of all the areas that I've neglected, that's the big one. With that said, I'm also way behind on my Dread Mist gear. And it would be nice to get that max because it's really good for attacking monsters. So I definitely need to get on that. I need to start farming more monster slayers, and that economic research will help me with that. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking about these days, guys. Let me know what you think. Thanks for liking. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for the good feedback. I really appreciate it. And thanks for the constructive criticism. If you notice I'm saying something wrong or like something I said doesn't make sense, leave a comment. Let me know because I do get things wrong. I'm still learning this game just like everybody else. You know, hopefully I've learned enough that I'm helpful. But if not, man, help me out. Hook me up with your knowledge. So. Yeah, guys, that's it for today. Drone B, out.